going to be a lot of awkward pauses in these videos, and I'm kind of just trying to air out some thoughts. Someone recently told me that something I said would be something that you could make a YouTube video about and people would watch. And I figure it's time to start putting myself out there a bit. So the story goes, I stopped showering for about a month a while back. And there was a knee-jerk reaction to that, to say, well, what the fuck, man? And I said, well, when I was a kid, my stepmom was a real fucking strict, mean, old, you know what? And kind of sucked the life out of everything. I stopped enjoying doing things, and I only did it because I was being forced to. And then when I stopped doing it, I found that I could take control over it, and I realized that I wanted to do it for myself. And it came down to the point of saying, well, everything I do for myself because it's good for me. I want to. I mean, you can talk about other things too, like, using turn signals or stopping at stop signs and all this kind of shit. Like, aside from the fact that cops are there, you can talk about repugnant things like rape or murder or all the other bad things, and you'll know for the most part that it's wrong. And it kind of makes you wonder, like, why do we even need police if you know why it's wrong? The question is, do you really know why it's wrong or why you need to use your turn signal? I mean, that's another thing I stopped doing. I stopped using my turn signal so that I could just to rebel. Why not? They told me to do it. Why shouldn't I? Well, why should I? I stopped doing it, and then I realized eventually that I was sitting at a stop light or at a green light, and I was going to turn, and there was a guy on the other side of the light. And normally in this situation, I would have turn signaled, and then I looked at it and I thought, well, I forgot to turn it on. I wasn't paying attention. It was too early in the morning. And then I thought, well, if I just used my turn signal every time, I wouldn't have to think about it. And I wouldn't forget. And it would be a habit. And then I remembered, oh yeah, my mom said something about that when I was a kid. You use your turn signal every time just so that you can create a habit so that you don't have to think about it. Oh, yeah, and that seems like some kind of real knowledge there, you know? Like there's this difference between faith and knowledge. It's when someone says, "Well, you do this," and then you just do it. You don't know why, but you do it because you're told to, and there's not a reason. So you're going on faith. You just believe that they have your best interests at heart. But once you know the reason, it brings on a whole different dynamic. The why, the how. And then there's no more real argument. It's like, wow, this is simple. Why wouldn't I want to do that, you know? Why wouldn't I want to shower, you know? It's laughable. But I mean, as a 30-year-old that was struggling, I didn't know why I did anything. I didn't know why I got out of bed in the morning. And, you know, there was a time when I just stopped getting out of bed in the morning. And you know what? I've been in bed all day today, for the most part. But it's Saturday. And the thing is, sometimes you need that just so that you can remember your why. Why do I get out of bed? Why do I do anything? Why am I even alive? Why am I here? What's my reason for being? What is my purpose? You know, I've been having a hard time with that. We don't have that. You lose your drive, your motivation. I want to get out of bed because I'm fucking bored. Because I need to do things. Because I need food. I want a good quality of life. I want to enjoy my life. I think that's actually something worth fighting for. But we're kind of losing our will to fight. And I mean, I sense, you know, nobody wants to go to war. But what choice do they give us when inflation rises and all the bad things start happening, you know? You lose your control over your destiny. You kind of have to get out there and fight for it. And sometimes that can be more figurative than actual. And sometimes you can just work for it. But sometimes you need to fight for your right to even be able to work. And some people can't fight for that, right? And some people need help with that. And it seems like we live in a world of me, 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 me. And nobody wants to help out the next guy because we can't really take care of anybody else because we're all too busy caring for ourselves. And I tried caring for other people, and this is me now because it's not you, it's me. I tried taking care of other people and helping other people and giving myself up. And then that's what I did. I gave myself up, and it hurt for a while. And now I have to take care of me, 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 me. But But, you know, obviously take care of yourself to take care of others, or not so obviously. I mean, that's not really that obvious to everyone, but it wasn't to me. I just think that yeah, I was watching a Stoic video the other day, and it reminded me that yeah, you need to take care of yourself before you can take care of others, and I've been slacking on that, and now I need to do that, and then I'll have my day where my generosity can return. But right now I need to be generous with myself and take care of myself. So to all you people that are used to seeing me being a caring individual, I'm taking care of myself now. I mean, the problem is there's people in Africa that are having a really hard time, and I just use Africa as an example, but there's people everywhere in the world, and I don't know what good I'm going to do to anybody when I'm poor. You know, and I live in a world where I can earn a living, and I can find some kind of power. And if I don't do that and I don't have that, then I have nothing. We have to fight with our dollars. We have to fight to take care of each other with our dollars. We need to generate an economy so that we can help each other out. You buy things from people and you make the world go around, right? I mean, even if you're buying stuff for people in Africa, you can buy stuff from people in Africa too. But you can buy stuff for them. You can buy it for yourself. You can take care of your own home, community, economy. And money can represent love and good if you use it responsibly, carefully. I mean, it doesn't have to represent evil. It's only evil if you do evil and buy evil with it. Money has no symbolic nature, or it has no nature of good or evil. Money in itself is just, it's nothing. But we give it what it is, and we take. Well, we take what we accept it to be. You know, the hilarity of all reality and all this stuff like economies and all the food and work and everything that's going on in the world is that it's all psychological, but it's based upon reality and resources. But these things and these problems can be changed with the shift of a mind. You know, some people, they have all these resources and all these things, and they have the ability to share, but they don't. Because, well, okay, let's see. If a farmer grows a bunch of stuff and they do all the work, and then everybody's expecting handouts. Well, let's see here. Do you think that these people should be the slaves to the poor? No, I don't. I don't. And I mean, we should not expect handouts for anybody, but there should be opportunities to earn a good living. And the thing is, when you live in a decent society, or any kind of society that we live in today, we have the possibility to earn a relatively decent living. we can get what we need. The thing is, we don't really need a lot to get by. We think we do. We think we need more than we need, but we don't. We just need enough and then a bit more. But we can be creative, use our minds and our imaginations and create things and find ways out of the boredom that keeps us looking for distractions. But I mean, if you turn to spirituality or mathematics or philosophy or something of a higher value, use your intellect, you can create a better life for yourself and for everyone around you. And I'm really tired of worrying about everybody, and I really wish everybody would just take care of themselves already. I don't want to worry anymore about anyone in the world because I'm so tired of feeling like I feel like there's so many people in the world that are suffering right now, and I can't even take care of myself. And I'm not responsible for the world, so I need to take care of myself. And I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to watching my movie. So, have a good night.